What's going on? My name's Dom, and I'm your one and only Marvelous Imp. And, as you can see, we're going to be reviewing the Thunderbolts, directed by Jake Schreier, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I don't know how this just came to be. I mean, we're so deep into the Marvel game and the Marvel universe and where we're at, showcasing all of these new characters. And it's just really cool to see how far we've made it. I never would have thought I'd see the Red Guardian or Ghost or some of these just other characters this far into the Marvel universe, and that hasn't died. It's still alive. It's still thriving. We're more than a decade in just to the Marvel universe, and it's still alive. And I'm happy to say that the Thunderbolts was very pleasant and surprisingly really good. I'm not too familiar with Jake Schreier's work. I know he did 6 episodes of a TV series with Netflix called Beef with Ali Wong. And that looked really cool. I think I watched like an episode or two, and I really liked that, just I guess from seeing his past work. But when it comes to Thunderbolts, it is really well done. There's a few things that I can kind of nitpick at the movie, just how they transition and things like that, but it keeps a pretty good pace throughout the whole entire film. It really does. And to my surprise, the message of the movie is really strong, and it's very well read, and we do tons of showing and not telling. And this really showcases itself with explaining the characters and their backstory. You really feel for what's going on for them, and you empathize with these characters in a way where you feel like you've been put down. And it's really hard to kind of rise up to the top, after you're kind of painted as a bad person or you just do bad things, and you're just kind of, I like to say, the Scarlet Aid. You got Scarlet Aid, and you kind of get branded the Candy Man, another person would say. But it sucks. It sucks when you're looked at in that light, or you're painted a certain way by the people or the public. And that's what a lot of these characters come across. And for our protagonists, they soon realize that they have a lot in common. And to me, oddly enough, it reminded me of The Breakfast Club. I know that's a strange thing to say, but it did remind me of The Breakfast Club in some way. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're two completely different films, but when it came to the overall message, it did give me a Breakfast Club vibe. And no, it was really fun. The action sequences are awesome. We got long shots, really awesome wide angles, which you want with your action, and to play out the action as it is. There's no quick cuts. They don't cut anything in between the action sequences, which I hate. You never want too much cutting. You want to see the full thing. You want to see the full move of what they're showcasing with the action takes with these heroes. And I gotta say, even with the message about learning about yourself and pushing through darkness and finding yourself again, and doing that with a group of people, learning about how much you have in common, except for there's one character, which is the icebreaker, and that's Red Guardian. David Harbour absolutely just shreds up this performance as the Red Guardian. I'm really happy to see that, I don't know, he really just fit the picture for this, because he did audition, and he played Hellboy, and he got bad reviews, and I don't know why. I have to go see the film myself, but from what I saw, it didn't look too terrible. I know we got Ron Perlman, who kind of has that helm as Hellboy, but yeah, the response or the reviews for David Harbour are kind of low. And I think this is the complete opposite with the Red Guardian. So I'm really happy to see him just have a chance at that and even grow since his Stranger Things days as well, where he plays, I believe, the sheriff. And Florence Pugh, man, I can't stop getting enough of her. She is an incredible actress. Florence Pugh, she just keeps showing us that she can do things over and over again and different characters. She's very versatile. I loved her in Midsummer. I loved her, I think it's We Are in Time with Andrew Garfield. Don't Worry, Darling was amazing. And then we got this, where she plays an assassin with an accent, too, a Russian accent, which I think is okay and definitely believable. And this actress just keeps impressing me left and right, and she's definitely top of the list on my chart for actresses right now in modern time, because she's just so incredibly good at what she does. So I'm really looking to see more from her, and her performance in this movie was so well done. Seriously, you just feel for her character, and you understand the rough patches, and you empathize, and you like these characters, which is cool. And it's very hard to do when you have so many. When you have so many characters that you're trying to flesh out and do character development for. It's just really tough to do when you have so many characters that you're trying to fit in to a certain time period, thus the film. And to accomplish that can be really, really hard and tough. But I'd say overall, he pulled it off. And again, when he does their backstories, it's a lot of showing. We got a couple lines, but we do a lot of showing. And that's what's beautiful about film. And that's what should be showcased every single time. So with that being said, I'm going to give Thunderbolts an 8.9. I really liked this movie, guys. It wasn't an A-, but I put it like at a B+, an 8.9 out of 10 for me. It was really good. I enjoyed it. I about busted a tear. It gets very just heartwarming and heartbreaking, and the jokes are funny. It just hits all the emotions that you'd want in a film, and I really did enjoy this. This is a nice little comeback for Marvel and for what they're looking for. And again, it's been more than a decade, and the Marvel Universe just keeps thriving and surviving. Of course, with the help of Deadpool the Wolverine. We'll talk about that another day. But no, appreciate everything the Thunderbolts have done and their amazingness, and never ever forget to stay marvelous. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.